communities, right? You see that our children grow up fatherless, that we have no fathers, our fathers have left. I'm showing you that what you're doing right now with your child, that's a good thing according to the Most High God. Matter of fact, give me that in 1 Timothy 5. Because this is the thing, we don't see this enough. And when we see good things, we want to show our brothers and sisters the good things that they're doing. And we want to encourage them to keep doing, thus saith the Lord God. Check this, read that for me. Verse, it says, 1 Timothy 5. And yeah, verse 8. Read that.
It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5, verse 8. But if any provide not of his own,
so this is what Christ said. He said, if any provide not for his own, read.
Especially for those of his own house.
He said, especially of those of his own house, read.
He hath denied the faith, and is worse than an infidel.
Christ said he hath denied the faith, and is worse than an infidel. He's worse than an unbeliever. But guess what? You're taking care of your child. That's a good thing. So now we have to continue to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments. And then you got to understand too, you coming right here, this was not by coincidence. You see what I mean? The Most High God is trying to wake you up according to who you are, according to the Bible. There's been things that you've experienced in life, you know what I mean? There's things that you've seen. There's history that we know. When we read this Bible, it correlates to us as so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And the whole thing, like I said before, is understanding who we are and understanding that we must keep God's law, statutes, and commandments, right? So when we say that you're an Israelite, and it's not because we say it, it's because the Bible says it. Do you believe that? Okay, so that believing you're an Israelite, do you know what comes with knowing that you're an Israelite? All right, so give me Matthew 19. So these are the things that comes with us being an Israelite, because eventually you want the kingdom of heaven, right? All right, so this is how we get it. Check this out.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one said unto him, Good master, what good things shall I do that I might have eternal life?
So this was a man coming to Christ. He said, what good thing must I do to have eternal life, right? So not only that, this is what we're supposed to do as Israelites, read.
He said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Right.
There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou want to enter into life,
But if you want life, read.
keep the commandments.
That's what we have to do. We must keep God's laws. That's the reason why we're in this position that we in today now. You know this is the hood. We live it day in and day out. You ever wonder why it is that we're in these situations that we're in now? This is the thing. The reason why we're in these situations is because we chose not to keep God's commandments. Read that in Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. We're in these positions because we chose not to keep God's laws. In order for us to get out of these positions that we're in order for us to receive the kingdom of God, we must keep God's laws. Read that.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
Right.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So these are the curses that came upon our people because we chose not to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, right? So let's read one of those curses. Let's get verse 32.
Verse 32, Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Whose sons and daughters as a nation were given unto another people? Yeah, whose sons and daughters were given unto another nation and taken into slavery as an entire nation. Israelites, or who would they call them today? Who were those slaves? So, yeah, it's the so-called African Americans, right? But our real nationality is the Israelites, right? So those are the people that these things happen to. Guess what? We know these curses. We hear these curses, right? So is the so-called white man going to slavery, no slave ships? Exactly, not at all, right? Or was their children taken, did they get taken away from their homeland and things like that? Exactly, not at all. Those things didn't happen to them because they were not God's chosen people. We were God's chosen people. That's why if that's the case, why don't they get punished for the things they do? Who runs this society that we know today? Who runs it? Our governments, our cities, this entire nation runs it. Donald Trump, who is he though? Okay, he's just the president. What's his nationality? What's his nationality? So-called white man. So-called white man. Everybody that runs this whole entire world is ran by a so-called white man, right? They are a nation, right? So how can they fit these curses if they control everything? Do we run anything? No, we don't run nothing. We can barely run our own household. You see what I mean? So this is letting you know these curses. Well, look, is this your wife? Okay, see, that's another thing. Matter of fact, in Matthew chapter 16, it says a man and a woman shall leave from Israel. Because this is something that you don't even know that is actually keeping God's laws. You know what I mean? Which is a good thing. And we want to praise you for doing these good things. But now you have to continue to understand more and more of God's laws that we must keep.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 5. It said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother.
So it says a man shall leave father and mother and what to read?
And shall cleave to his wife.
And shall cleave to his wife.
And they twain shall be one flesh.
And they twain shall be one flesh. Because what else is rampant upon our communities? Infidelity, you have fornication, adultery, and cheating going on, right? That's sin according to the Bible. But what you're doing is keeping the family. That's what God has ordained. You see what I mean? Also, too, y'all not doing anything with the opposite. You don't have man and man and woman, because that's sin according to the Bible. Y'all are doing it as it's supposed to be according to the Bible. Now, in marriage, those are things that God has commanded us to do as a people. That's why you see, why is it that our people are so, we have the highest rate of STDs, AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea. Why? Because we willing to stick our thing into anything that moves, you see what I mean? And the women are willing to open their legs to anybody. But that's not what God has commanded us to do. So now, in understanding God's laws, like you say, this is your wife. You're raising family. Y'all supposed to, because you're supposed to be together, and this is a relationship forever. There's no, oh, I don't like her no more, I just want to leave her, you see what I mean? Or I don't like him no more, that's not how it is according to the Bible. You're supposed to find that spouse that you know you can be with forever, right? So now, going back to Deuteronomy 28, right? Because we're in this position for not keeping God's laws, right? So, again, some more, give me 48. Deuteronomy 28, 48.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shall they serve their enemies.
The Bible says, therefore shall we serve our enemies, right? So, what shall we serve our enemies?
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Because even though we shall serve our enemies, it says the Lord sent them upon us. Why? Because we chose not to keep his commandments, right?
In hunger.
So in hunger. If we want food from anything, whether it be McDonald's, Price Chopper, all of these places, right? Who owns those stores? Not us. Exactly. So-called white men own these things, read.
And in thirst.
Same thing with thirst. You want water. You can't open the beaches. You see what I mean? If you don't pay your water bill, what's going to happen? Exactly, read.
And in nakedness.
Same thing with clothes. We don't own the raw textiles shipped over to this country. Read.
And in want of all things.
And in want of all things. Meaning that your child that was born, in order to get a birth certificate, you see what I mean? In order a death certificate, a social security card, if you want toilet paper, if you want a job, if you want a car, a house, we got to serve them because we're not the ones selling these things to our people or to everybody. We don't control the housing associations. We don't control the things that are shipped and made in different countries and shipped over here. We don't control those things. So education, if you want an education, we don't own that in the school system. He shall put a yoke of iron upon our neck. Let me see this real quick. Who put those yokes of iron upon people's necks? They did, right? So, and that's another thing. You'll have people that try to say all nations had these curses upon them, right? So if all nations had these curses upon them, who was putting the yokes of irons on our neck then if we all went under these curses, right? Somebody had to do it to the people. You see what I mean? And it was us. You see these in the pictures. This was us that they put the yokes of irons upon our neck. Here in this picture here, these were the things. Have you seen that movie, not 12 Years a Slave, but the other one that just came, Birth of a Nation? It was depicted in there as well. Even in 12 Years a Slave, they had some depiction of it too, of our people. Have you seen Django? Yeah, they had a depiction of these things as well. These things happen to our people. Nobody else. but it all happened because we chose not to keep God's laws. So now in understanding that we got to keep God's laws, right? What are some other things that we must do? So we talked about the marriage, right? That's something that you're doing. You're taking care of your family. That's a start, right? Now there's more to it. Did you know that there's a dietary law that we have to keep? Meaning there's certain things that we can and can't eat. Meaning you can't eat crab, shrimp, pork, lobster, all things like that, right? Did you know about those things? We're going to read from Leviticus chapter 11. But now I'm saying that you can't eat those things, but there's more. There's tons of other things that you can eat. You see what I mean? Now you can't eat swine, but guess what? You can eat chicken, you can eat beef, you can eat lamb, you can eat all these different things. You see what I mean? There's more options that you can eat. Turkey that you can eat. Swine is just one thing, and obviously it's unclean.
Verse 8. Of their flesh shall ye not eat. Of their carcass ye shall not touch.
Right, so we're not supposed to eat them. That gets to the things in the water. So verse 10, verse 9.
And these,
start at verse 9. Go ahead.
Verse 9. These ye shall eat of all that are in the water.
So now he's giving a description of the things that we can eat that's in the water, right? Go ahead.
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, and in the seas, and in the rivers, them you shall eat.
So anything in the rivers that have fins and scales, we can eat. Like you have salmon, you have tuna, you have red snapper, some other things, tilapia. Anything that has fins and scales, you can eat those things. Read.
Verse 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas, and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, that they shall be an abomination unto you.
So anything that doesn't have fins and scales shall be an abomination unto us. So like catfish, shrimp, lobster, those are bottom feeders. You see what I mean? That's why God told us not to eat those things.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.